Okay, I think I'm just about good to start this. What was it called? Right, so what is this? Right, I'm not off to a very good start. I am Random Bat, and I am going to be. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Or no, I do, but you know what? I don't need to make this all special. I'm Random Bat, and I used to live stream over on YouTube. I say used to because I'm going to lock into over here. And I figured the only appropriate way to start my journey on here is the same way I started over on YouTube, which is building some of these character statues. But before I actually build one of them, I want to overlook all the ones I built so far. Because I have not played around with this world in a long while. I think it was actually a couple of months since I last touched this world. Either way, I'm going to show off all the statues I built over on YouTube, and then I'm going to start building some statues over on here. So, starting off, we have what is supposed to be myself. I'm not, what was it called? It's going to be very clear. You're going to see like the natural chain of progression of how well I build statues as I go down the line, and this is a very, very long line. But yeah, this is supposed to be myself. I tried to make it as best as I possibly can. Um, or at least this is what myself would look like if Mojang allowed you to make your own custom characters on Bedrock. And when I say custom characters, I mean like actual customizable characters, not these freaking cosmetics that you have to buy. But yeah, this is supposed to be me. I gave myself the what's it called? The little scarf thing that I'm currently wearing because I actually quite like this scarf. And I got myself this cyan coat because I actually like this color, this aquamarine sort of color. What else? I got the headphones with the bat, what are supposed to be the bat ears back here because for obvious reasons. And yeah, I made myself pale white. I made myself like ghost white just to stand out a little bit. And then, yeah, that's my character. And then just over here, we have all of the default skins. Got Steve, Alex, Fa, Akina. We got Nor. We got Ari, Zuri, Sunny, and Kai. Got all of the defaults. And these are the only statues that have that. Show that off in just a moment, but these default statues, along with my own, kind of, are the only ones that have this sort of overlook area back here. And oh, I never switched that off. Well, better late than never. Slash, game rule. There we go. Yeah, switch that off so I don't have to put up with that anymore. And yeah, these are the only statues that have a sort of overlook outpost right overlooking all of them, so I can get like I could get a wide view of all of them. Look at all of them. Now, the statues very obviously aren't one-to-one scale recreations of every type of character because the only way to realistically do that is to use the item frame thing, but I cannot do that because I am on Bedrock. I do not have access to invisible item frames. I only have access to regular ones. So yeah, those are the default ones. And then over here, we have what I'm going to call the resource creatures. We have the redstone creature from that one skin pack over on Legacy Edition. And then I built creatures for each of the other types of resources. So we got copper, gold, emerald, we got diamond, lapis, amethyst, we got iron, what was it called? Netherite, and coal. And then just over here, we have the Bat family and 15 of Batman's enemies. We got Batman and Alfred. We got the Robins and Batgirl just over here. And over here, the 15 villains I've decided to build are Clayface, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Riddler, Bane, Catwoman, Killer Croc. We got Man-Bat. I really did not do Man-Bat justice, at least not with his wings. I need to expand his wings a little bit further downward. Penguin, we got Mad Hatter, Scarecrow, Killer Moth, Harley Quinn. I actually think I did a really good job with Harley Quinn. I might need to change the skin from from snow to white concrete because, or no, I don't think I can. I think I might have to like stick to, or no, what even is this? This is a snow block, and then this is white concrete. Why? Why is there white concrete here? But you know what? I'll fix it later. It's fine. And then we have Joker right back here, whose skin also needs to be changed from snow to concrete because this is a lot brighter than I realized. But in any case, we have Five Nights at Freddy's characters over here, or at least we have the original ones. We have the Golden Freddy, we have Springtrap, and Marionette. And then over here, we have the Avengers, or at least we have 6 of them. Anyway, or is this just all the Avengers? It probably is. Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. And then, yeah, I don't think I really need to announce these anymore. I think it's pretty obvious what they are, so I'm just going to overlook and, like, sort of commentate over the ones that I think are worth commentating over. Right, the zombified piglins were a bit of a weird one because I couldn't build them. Whenever I try to build these statues, I try to build them like within the confines of just regular character creator. Well, I mean, except for the Wither. Wither we just build normally. But yeah, whenever I try to build these statues, I try to build them within the confines of like how characters normally look. Keyword they're being tried to. It doesn't always go as smoothly as I would like it to, but for the most part, I can get it. And it doesn't always look the best because I'm not the greatest at building stuff, but considering how bad I suck at building, I like to think I do a pretty decent job with all of this stuff. What is it called? Right. What's another character statue that I kind of like struggled with? There's not really a whole lot of characters I struggle with. It's just there are a few characters that I made some mistakes on, like with Daphne when I first built. No, not Daphne. What am I talking about? When I first built Velma, I built her a couple of blocks taller than everybody else. Shaggy, I did not do justice because I completely screwed up his hair. And then right, these ones. These statues were a complete shot in the dark. The Skulk character statues. Like I tried to make them look as I tried to make them look like how they might look if they were skulkified. But yeah, again, those were some of the ones that I kind of struggle with. These guys though, I think I nailed the Kingdom people, especially the Knight. I really like how well the Knight came out. I think my only real criticism is probably the sword, or not the sword, the shield. It's more like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't look like. I tried to make it look similar to the Minecraft shield, but it just didn't take. And then yeah, over here we got Left for Dead people. Right. Is that? No, no, no. That's supposed to be like that. Okay, good. Nick, I did so dirty. He got the worst of it. He's probably the most basic looking statue I've built so far. But yeah, we got all the Left 4 Dead survivors and the zombies just back here. Freaking what's it called? What? Oh yeah, the Charger. Charger was a bit of a weird one because he has that like super big arm, and I'm not even entirely certain I made his arm big enough. But yeah, that's the Left 4 Dead people, and then back over here we have the Super Meat Boy characters from the what's it called? Yeah, from the first Super Meat Boy game, and then over here we have Splunky characters. The Splunky characters I had a lot of fun with, but I also struggle a little bit too because, as I mentioned earlier, I try to build the statues within the confines of like how characters are normally built, but I also try to make them look as accurate to the original characters as I realistically can get them to, which doesn't always work out how I want it to, but I usually get pretty close. But yeah, anyway. The tuxedo people I think came out really well. Especially the Blaze. I think the Blaze is probably my favorite one of them all. But Enderman is probably the best out of them. So yeah, anyway. We have the Minecraft dungeons bosses just over here, and yeah, I did not do good enough for the corrupted cauldron. I did decent enough for everybody else though. Resto Monstrosity, the Nameless one, Heart of Ender. It is alright for them. And alright, these are a bit of an obscure one. These are from a game that I used to play called Dauntlets. These are the armor sets from that game. The various armor sets from that game before it got freaking shut down. Before the service got shut down. Yeah, the freaking game, it died off. It lost so many players they couldn't afford to oh, no. Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, these are the various statues from Dauntless. They're not done just yet. I still need to finish this statue and that statue, but that's a later problem. For now, look at all these freaking statues. I have built way too many of these things. And I think this might be the last set of statues that I built over here. There's still plenty more, but just not over here. Got we got the entire Justice League. We got Superman. We got another Batman statue. We got Wonder Woman, Flash, John Stewart's Green Lantern. I still need to build Hal Jordan, but that's a later problem. Aquaman, Hawkgirl, and Martian Manhunter. And yes, I was in fact correct. These are the last of the statues I built over on this road. I have like 5 of the roads I built. Or not 5, do I have 5? I think I have, no, I have 4. I have 4 separate builds. Hawk Girl was a bit of a stupid one, because when I was making the recording for Hawk Girl over on YouTube, the freaking thing crashed. The game crashed, so I lost the footage, so I had to upload just like an overview of the character as like a short. So yeah, anyway. That's it for the statues on this road. There's still plenty more that can be built, but I still want to go over the ones that I already built. So let me slash effect at s speed infinite 100. And now we just run back to the start because there's more to show off before actually doing something. Right. Sometimes I worry I built this road just a tad bit too long, because it actually takes a freaking minute to get back home or get back to spawn. Thank God for speed 100. And yeah, here we are. Okay, back home. Or back at spawn. And right. Okay, so there's two separate areas back here. There is the Ender portal just over there, and then up top there's a Nether portal. I'm gonna go to the Nether first because there's quite a bit in here. Or wait, no, I was wrong earlier. There is like 5 separate roads. Hang on. Okay, because in here we have 2 separate paths. If we go over this way, we can get the Herobrine variants of all the default skins. But if we click this, we can wind up inside of the pathway for the Nether. But I'm going to overlook this one first. So we have Herobrine, the original Creepypasta default variant, just Herobrine. Not really too much special about him. The only unique thing about him is that normally he doesn't have a crown made of fire. He's sometimes seen throwing fireballs though, so I got that one accurate. And then if we go all the way down here, we need to follow this road. Let me fly just to speed things up a bit. We fly, cross this bridge, then, oh, that was the wrong way, but it's fine. We go down here, we find another creepypasta variant. We find the creepypasta variant for Alex, who is supposed to be sort of a soul collector. Yeah, I just named them. I named pretty much everyone except Herobrine, just nameless creepypasta, whatever the default skin is, because I tried my best to come up with decent names for these, and I just could not. Yeah, there's the nameless creepypasta Alex. I still need to come up with a decent name for her. And if we fly all the way over here, I don't know why I'm running, it's just going to take up more time. We will find a creepypasta variant of, what's her name? FA. Creepypasta FA. Hanging from the ceiling. I tried to give her like wings. Tried to give her like little demon wings, but it just didn't take. Wings are a lot more difficult than I imagined they would be. But yeah, there's the creepypasta FA. Let's move on to the next area, which is going to be up here. Here we go. Then over to the right here. We go all the way down here, and we have the nameless creepypasta Machina, who is also a bit of a soul collector as well. What was it called? Yeah, I don't really have much to say about these statues, because the thing with these statues is that I except for this one right here, the nameless creepypasta Nor, they're not really all too like unique. Most of them are just like soul people, but yeah. We got a creepypasta Nor with a shield and sword. A flaming shield and sword, I should add. All made entirely out of netherite and the crimson wood. But yeah. Flying all the way over here. We got yet another creepypasta variant. We got Ari, I believe this is called, right? Yeah, Ari. With the flaming bow. Flaming crossbow, I should say. And then we go all the way over here. We'll find Zuri, who has taken up a little bit of magic. He's become a wizard of sorts. An evil wizard. With the freaking shadow chaos orbs by his side. And if we go all the way over here, we gotta go way far. We have a sort of, what's it called? We have Sunny, the creepypasta Sunny, who has taken up taming various friends. He's got like a skeleton just above his head, as well as a few wither skeletons by his side, and what it's supposed to be a flying snake, but I didn't keep views on stream, but freaking shameless plug. Okay. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. And we got the creepypasta variant of Kai, who is yet another bit of a soul collector of sorts. But yeah, anyway, moving on. We got the giant pit of fire that I can walk over thanks to barriers. And yeah, let's get out of here. And then move on to the next area, which is going to be this right here. Alright, so back here, I built various monsters of sorts. I need to get rid of these. These shouldn't exist anymore. I used to mark these with flags, but I don't anymore. So we got various demons representing each of the 7 deadly sins. What was it called? And we have these things that we need to destroy. Yeah, we got the various demons representing each of the 7 deadly sins. Back over here, we have living flames. What was it called? We got living flames. We got the regular one, red one, green one. We got the blue one, the sort of purple, pink one, a gold one, and a white one. And then just beyond that, after breaking all of these and the one after that, we will also have piglins and variants of piglins. Let me go ahead and destroy these. Yeah, we got variants of piglins. We got a regular one, brute one, a mythic one, a sort of knight one, and a king one. And then just beyond them, we have actual monsters. So just beyond the piglins, we have a creep who is way too obsessed with blood. We got a sort of sludge monster, a furry, we have a ghost, and we have a shadow demon. And then back here we have, we have a couple of these that need to be destroyed because I no longer use these. And no longer want to use them. But yeah, back to this. We have demon variants for all of the default skins. Steve, Alex, F.A., Makina, what was it called? Nor, Ari, Zuri, who is particularly possessed. We got Sunny, and Kai, who has somewhat been corrupted. And that's pretty much it for the demon default, and just for this road in particular, because turns out building this road in the Nether is a lot more time consuming than it seems. So yeah, let's head back to the main area and then go to a whole new spot. I really need to make shorter pathways to get to places because this just takes forever. Alright, and that's it for the Nether. We go back down here. You circle around back here. And then we go into the end. And then see if I can't. Oh. Ooh, this looks pretty. I have not been inside of the end since the, oh, what's that? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I have not been inside of the end, like, at all since the Vibrant Visuals update. Just have not explored it in the slightest. But yeah. This actually looks pretty nice. I gotta build something in here, and what the hell is that? I'll figure that out later. For now, let me head all the way up top here. And then, right, I need an ender pearl to get in through here. And I hate how I don't spawn on the actual road, but it's fine. I'll fix that later. And right, now we have variants for all the defaults again. Defaults built my way. We got Steve and all the defaults yet again. I need to rebuild these because I actually don't really like how I built these. I tried to build them based off of various roles that people take up in Minecraft, but I think honestly, I think the play might be to just give them proper outfits and not just like roles. Because like these don't look bad, but they could look way better. Kai is the only exception. Kai, I think I did a really good job of building my own special variant for Kai. And then yeah, back here we have various different types of Endermen. We got a vampire one, a druid one, a frost one, a greedy one, a fire one, a zombified one, and then my own custom one. And then back here we have various builders. And then yeah, that's it for this area because not much else back here. What's this? Why is it? Oh no, it's not green. I'm just blind. Okay. Alright, so in any case, let's head back to the main area and actually start building stuff. Or no, there's still 2 other areas you need to look over. Dang. And I really did build a lot of statues. I need to... There's flags in here too? What do you mean? Alright. Let's head back to the overworld and then figure out where I need to go next. Oh. Ooh, we got a weird, like, purple hue for some reason. I'm not sure why. We got a weird purple hue going on. Okay, it's gone now. Right, okay. So the last 2 areas I need to explore are back here. Inside of my feet. Inside of my character's feet. We go all the way up here, and then there's going to be 2 separate command blocks. We have one for content creator statues and one for mob statues. So going over for here first, we only have 4 mob statues back here. We got chicken, cow, pig, and sheep. We still need to build basically every other type of mob, but these are the ones that I actually bothered building. And you know what? Let me get a better look at all of these because I didn't. I just straight up did not look at these well enough. I think I did a pretty good job at all of these. Maybe not the sheep because I don't know if I got like the body right. The sheep looks a little weird, but like the other three, I think I did a good job with. But yeah, in any case, let me head back down here. And then let's go back up into my character's feet again. And then we'll regret staying up late at night. And also we'll go over here and look over all the content creators I've built since I started. We got PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. We got most of the Vanoss crew because this is probably one of the biggest friend groups I've seen on YouTube. Like, yeah, look at all of them. There's just so many of these dudes. This is probably like the second biggest set of character statues I've built, the Vanoss crew. They're second only to the Dauntless people I showed off earlier. I think there's like 20 of these guys. There's 20 something statues for the Dauntless people, whereas there's like barely 20 of these guys. But yeah, back here we have Wolfie Plays, or what's supposed to be Wolfie Plays, Xerox Fusions, Exploding Apple, and Bobox. These characters might not be recognized so easily, but maybe I'm wrong. These are supposed to be the worst pre-made ever crew. We got what's supposed to be Jake. Jake was Jake is one of them one of these statues where I don't like how he turned out, but like I'm not good enough at building to make him better. And to be perfectly honest, it's not even like entirely my fault because I tried to build these guys based off their avatars, and Jake has just the most bland and boring avatar like of all time. It's just some dude in a red shirt. But yeah, the rest of these guys I think I did a decent enough job with. Ellis was easy enough. Calf is probably the best one because I tried to give her like her little foxtails for her one avatar, but kind of hard doing like this 3D stuff. But yeah, we got Bumblebeesh and Sulky Narwhal, and then back here we have Moist Critical and his friend Matt, and then we have his friends over on the official podcast. I've already forgotten their names. I think Jackson, Andrew, and Kaya. Yeah, that's it. And over here we got Queso, we got Jinxie, and we have oh god, I'm starting to forget people's names. Sketch. There we go. Sketch. Sorry, Sketch. Sorry for forgetting your name. I'm staying up way past my bedtime here. And then all the way over here, I broke a rule and skipped ahead to build Dan TDM. Dan TDM was one of the statues I regretted because I actually built him well. The problem was I built him during that time where fucking KSI was trying to start shit with him for no fucking reason. Thinking that maybe somebody would just happen upon my stupid ass videos where I was just building character statues, but it ended up didn't happening. So I just skipped ahead and built him. Fucked up the whole schedule just for no reason, basically. But like building wise, I think I did a pretty decent job with his statue. Again, I'll do another overlook. I just I should not have bothered trying to profit off of that freaking what I will generously call a drama. And yeah, those are all the character statues I've built so far. So I need to right now. I just need to figure out what the character statues I want to build. There are a set of character statues just back over here that I want to build, but I don't know if I want to build the characters here or if I want to go back to the main road. You know, I think I'll build the ones over here because the ones over here. Right, that's not it. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the flags. That's not it. That's not it. Is this? No. What about this next one over here? Nope. Dubus Goobus. I can build Dubus Goobus. You know, maybe I should. Maybe I should build the Dubus Goobus and some of the other ones. Okay, here we go. Here are the statues I want to build. I want to build Yoka Series statue and Aries and some of their other friends too, because I've been seeing a lot of their content on TikTok recently, so I feel it's only appropriate to start building them. So in any case, let me start with Siri because she's probably going to be the easiest out of the ones to build. The keyword being easiest because none of these guys are going to be particularly easy to build. But Siri is just the least complicated one, so let me start with her. And I'm already screwing up, grabbing all the wrong blocks. What blocks am I even going to need? Alright, let me start with smoothed wool. We need white terracotta for skin, and then yeah, and then I'll figure the rest out from here. So 1, 2, 3. So we go over here, and these are what's supposed to be the bunny ears, or not the bunny ears, the bunny shoes. She does in fact wear bunny shoes, but I cannot actually build the bunny shoes, at least not in the space I'm going to leave myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we just fill all this in with blue. Except for around the knees. The knees are right about 1, 2, 3. Right about there, yeah, that works. Here we go. Okay, and go to these. Yeah, because she has rips in her pants. Very tiny rips along the knees for whatever reason. Or maybe not for whatever reason. I'm sure Aries can answer that question for us. What was it called? Oh god, I should not have. I just got hit with immediate regret. What was it called? Right. Okay, moving swiftly along. From my immediate regret. Let's build all of this up and then. Oh wait, should I have chosen? No, I should not have. Because she doesn't wear a white shirt. She wears like this weird sort of beige white. Like, it's like this weird cross between beige and white. Is this more like it? No, not really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stick with white because just plain white because I don't think there's gonna be a color like the one like her shirt color. It's a weird one. It's like this weird cross between white and beige. It's basically like these two, but like combined. I don't know how better to describe it than that, but like there is no such color like that, so I'm just gonna stick with regular white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then, oh wait, right, there's those strings. I don't know what they're called, but like she has like these strings along her shirt collar. And does she use the slim arms or the bulky arms? I honestly don't remember. I might have to search it up. But yeah, I think she uses the slim arms. I'm just gonna use the slim arms just to be safe, and if I wrong, then I will correct it later because what is it called? That is how I roll with these statues. If I fuck it up on camera, I'll fix it off camera. Leave it. Okay. Well, alright. So now we need to sort out the strings. I'm gonna do. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's gonna have to do for the I don't know how better to make it than that. I guess I could bring this like one block up and then just like do it like this instead. Yeah, honestly, I think that looks slightly better, so I'm gonna do it like that instead. Okay. And then now for the arms, we need 1, 2, 3. So the shirt, I believe the shirt sleeves goes all the way just above her hands. So let me do this. We do 3 for the hands. We go all the way down here. I don't have the first idea how she handles her model, but like her character model at least. But like, yeah, I think the sleeves go all the way down her hands if I'm remembering right. So what was it called? What was it Ari said that one time? She's basically dressed like Jim from The Office. It's really looking like that right about now because like she has. I may have accidentally ended up making her look like exactly like Jim from The Office. I don't know. The only way to tell is to finish the statue and see if I actually did a decent job or if I completely fucked up this statue. What is it? We need to do this. And then, right. What is her hair color though? Is the question. Okay, let me go. Oh wait, no, she doesn't have long sleeve shirt. She has short sleeves. Oh. Well, in that case, that just completely screwed us up. I now need to redo the arms. She doesn't have short sleeve arms. But then why does her... You know what? I'm not going to question it. Let's just cut this all down. We cut down the freaking sleeve. And we fill it in with skin. Or white terracotta, not skin. And do that, okay. And then here we go. And then we fill all of these in right over here. And then right, how does her hair go? Because she has really... that's going to be complicated. Freaking, what's it called? Yeah, okay, that's going to be a bit of a weird one, but I will sort it out somehow. Okay, so she has brown hair, so let me get brown terracotta. Let me do this. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a freaking weird one. We do... Oh, okay, that just made things significantly less complicated. Okay. So apparently her eyes are like right at the start here. So we got these and we need some sort of like... What color even is that? It's such a weird color. I'm gonna go with... Not that one. We're gonna go with... Oh, see, I don't know. She has like the weirdest... Her character has the weirdest freaking eye color like possible. I think cyan terracotta might actually be the closest. You know what? Yeah, that actually might be the closest. Let me do that and that. And then this and that. Oh god, this is gonna be cursed. But like, yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be cursed, but I don't care. So we do that across the board. Then we do... Alright, so 1, 2... What even is... Oh, this is gonna be so freaking weird looking. But it's not my fault. She's the one who designed the character statues, so she can live with the consequences. Right. I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5... 6... Like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what is this? We got... What do you mean the hair actually expands down to here? Like, how... Girl, how long is your fucking hair? Like, okay, we go all the way down. Oh, okay, I'm not building that. I hate when people do this with their skins. It's like such a stupid thing to nitpick, but like I really just don't like it. Whenever they give themselves like, whenever they pull their pants up higher than their, like, whenever they pull their pants up higher than their freaking, what's it called? Above their waist. I don't like when people do that. It's stupid. I find that very stupid. It's the whole reason why I built the alt variants of the default characters in the end, because they did that with the freaking defaults and I just don't like it. Anyway, we got nobody in here. Okay, so now I just need to, oh god, this is gonna be cursed. I guess let's start with this. One of these times, like, I need to go back and, like, remove the, well, not remove it, I need to make a copy of the world, and then use that as, like, a basis to remove all of the hair from the character statues to see how cursed they look without their hair. Because, like, I'm building this now and realizing that, like, if you remove the hair from this character, from this statue in particular, it's just gonna look all kinds of wrong. But yeah, anyway, let me get this down, and then alright, there we go. Now I just need to, now I need to go back to Safari to get, okay, so I think the way it's gonna go is maybe like 1, 2. I think this might be the way it goes, so like maybe like this sort of deal. I don't know. There's like these weird sort of strands of hair hanging off the side of her head, like back here. But like there's no good images online of her Minecraft skin, so I have nothing to work with. Basically, just nothing to work with. Okay. Well, I seem to have messed up the statue a little bit because there's more hair than there is character, basically. What is it called? There's also a bit of this going on down here. So let me do that, and then I messed up the rips in the pants. Apparently the rips go like 1, 2, and then these go. And right, she has. Oh god, yeah, I messed up the entirety of this statue. Apparently the way this goes is her pants go all the way down to just... Oh god, I messed this up big time. And then we do a little bit of this for the hair. Because she has ridiculously fucking long hair. I don't know how... I don't know what universe someone allows their hair to grow out this much, but it is honestly a little cursed. There we do that, and then... Yeah, now we just need to give her her bunny ears, and then everything will be right with the world. Sort of. Okay. We now need to get the bunny ears in, and I should probably also get those. Like, she has some weird things on the back of her head, so... Let me get the smooth quartz out, and then let me get the white powder and pink powder. Okay. That's alright. There's stuff back here that needs to be filled in. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know what these are that I'm putting down right now, but these are apparently something on the character, and then on her character, and then we do... Okay, and then... Are those long enough bunny ears? I don't know. Let me check. You know, those are pretty alright bunny ears. And then, yeah, that should be Yokasiri done. Let's get the overview real quick and see just how bad I did. Yeah, I really need to start building statues again because this isn't the worst looking statue in the world, but I definitely could have built it better. I probably should later, but yeah. For a first time back build, this isn't the worst. You know what it is? It's a decent build looking from the front. If you go anywhere on the side, then it's just like kind of a mess. But yeah, let's move quickly along to Ares, and then I know I only just started building these statues, but I think I'm gonna build Ares, and I'm just gonna dip because I am getting a little tired. I stood up way too late. So let me check and make sure there's... Okay, no. Alright, let me go get... Ares' skin now. Ares is gonna be a bit of a weird one. Because he has the fucking... Oh god. Oh, that's not gonna be too bad, actually. It's actually a pretty decent skin. The only thing I'll have to worry about is his fucking handlebars. Because, of course I do. Okay, so we got for the shoes, we got for everything else, and we need this for the skin. And then we also need like some sort of light grayish thing going on. I'm gonna take this one. And then now we just need like a certain shade of like light blue for the hair. Uh, is this it? Probably not. Let me look around. Let me peruse around for maybe better hair color. Um, yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of shades of blue. Well, I mean, I am, but they're all sparkly. I want just regular blue. I don't want sparkly blue. What about this one? Which one looks more like his hair? Um, this one. So get rid of this. And so shoes. We go up by 3. We'll do 3 for the shoes, and then for everything else we do black wool. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh wait, right, I forgot his eyes. He has purple eyes apparently, okay. Oh wait, no. Get rid of those, because those aren't supposed to be there. Like, just at all. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. Now let me check and make sure nobody's... Okay, no. Alright. Back to Aries. What was it called? Right, that's actually a relatively easy skin. I was expecting it to be a little bit more complicated, but thankfully it's not. Alright, so we do all of this for the legs. Alright, we do 1, 2. And then does he have? He has the bulky arms. Okay. I really hate it whenever people do this with their pants where they bring it above their waist, but you know, it's fine. I'm trying to get these as accurate as I possibly can. I might as well just bend the rules a little bit, bend my own rules a little bit. Here we go. Okay, then we do not that either. There we go. Getting places, okay. I don't know for certain if the thing wraps around his arm here, but the little fur coat thing wraps around his arm, but I'm going to have it wrap around his arm anyway, just to be safe. It probably does. I would imagine it does. There we go, and I am beginning to lose it a little bit. My dumbass decided that I needed to stay up late, and I'm suffering because of it. But it's whatever. I already started. I may as well finish with this at least. Pick this up another time when I actually get some rest. And then, right, these need to be... Here we go. What the... Oh, I see where I went wrong. Okay, I was supposed to double these up. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. Now we just fill all this in. Here we go. Okay, we're getting places with this. We're doing alright. I mean, I'm not, because I am not getting sleep when I very clearly should be, but it's fine. I'll live for now. What was it called? Fill all of this in, and then I should also check and see if anybody's... Nope. Okay. Here we go. Now we just need to build the head. Somehow. Put these right here. Those right there. And now we need to build the head. Oh god, the head is going to be real freaking stupid because I don't have the first idea how the head is built. Well, I don't know how to, or rather, I don't have the first idea how I'm going to build the head. Two. Why did they keep their eyes so close to their mouths? It's weird. In any case, we got 1, 2. Oh wait, I should probably do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then everything else is just blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're guaranteed to have stuff back there. It's just everywhere else I don't have an answer to. I'm gonna imagine that the hair goes all the way around because that seems to have been how they handled their bodies. I need to fix series then because I left some patches of hair opened. They very clearly have their hairs closed off from the outside world. So, yeah, fill all this in, and I need to figure out how to build his horns, the handlebars, the whatever the fuck you want to call them. And then, yeah, close this because I no longer need it because it's not going to help me just at all. And is that's the wrong thing. There we go. We're getting places. Okay. Like the 15th time I said that, but it's true. We're getting somewhere with this statue. Which is a lot more than I was expecting to. I was expecting to be sat here with my head up my ass, not having the first idea how to do anything, but we're doing surprisingly well. Alright, now for the handlebars, because that is something I need to build real quick. Right, what am I going to make out of? It has to be some kind of like purple block, but there's not a whole lot of them. Not a whole lot of purple blocks to work with. Damn it. Okay, so we can either do purple concrete or we can do amethyst. You know, let me use amethyst for the stuff. So I think the way he handles his handlebars is like this, and then he does. Is this it? Like, is this? Am I doing it right? He has the freaking ram horn, so I think this is. So what is it? Is it 2 down? Yeah, it is. What's it called? Right, and then over here we do. There we go. Okay. And then yeah, that's gonna have to do for the ram horns. And honestly, I think I did pretty well for Ares. I mean, I might have messed up the horns just a little bit, but considering I never built horns before, or never built ram horns before, I'd like to think I did a pretty decent job. So there we go. We got Siri and we got Ares. Let me do the overlook for both of them. And then I'm gonna dip for the time being because I need sleep apparently. Despite being a creature of the night, I apparently need sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna dip for the time being, and I'll be back to build some of these two's friends down this way. Pretty much whenever I feel like it. Peace for now.